Whoever you are. Look at the camera.
Hello, and welcome to Outplay the Meeples. This time, we're playing Star Trek 5-Year Mission. I'm Walter.
I'm Jeff.
I'm David.
And I'm David as well.
David as well, yes. So this is a nice little cooperative dice rolling game. Some people like it, some people don't like it. Most people that don't like it seem to think that, oh, it's a Star Trek theme, it has a lot to do with Star Trek and different things like that. It could really have any theme plastered onto it and it would play identically the same.
Exactly.
I am not a Star Trek fanatic, but I like this game.
And it really has nothing to do with that. So, let's get into it. Was I already on this one?
No.
Because it wasn't highlighted or something. So, anyway, we'll cut that part out.
Sure.
So, we have the main dice board, or the Enterprise itself, okay? And the Enterprise has a health, and right now it's down in blue. It is not damaged. Every turn you have a potential of turning up an alert card. You will then see about replenishing your dice that you have within your tableau. You will then roll your dice, use your dice on the different cards that come out, and then it will be the end of your turn, and it's the next player's turn. Okay. Back to the Enterprise right now, it's not hurt. There is no damage to it. As with most cooperative games, there are several ways to lose, and only a couple ways in this one, normally one way to win, and that is to achieve victory points. And they are denoted by the little Star Trek Delta symbol at the top of the card. Okay. The game stipulates that you should normally pick how many points you want to go up to. It starts off with Ensign, where you're getting 10 points, so 10 of those icons, one in each color. We have a blue, a red, and a yellow. And then, of course, there's Lieutenant, Lieutenant Commander, yada, 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 all the way up to Admiral.
Just increasing difficulty.
Yes. Yeah. We vary from that a little bit. We just like to play until we kind of get tired of the game. Normally, it's always 20 plus, and then as soon as we hit 20, because, oh, hey, we've hit the top one, we will then stop. It's either that or there are several ways to die. Okay, one is the Enterprise is already up at the highest level, and it takes another damage. Well, if it takes another damage, the Enterprise blows up
and we die.
We lose. Yep. Okay. If we ever have
how does the Enterprise take damage?
When you flip over the cards,
It'll tell you.
Have different things on there that says the Enterprise takes a damage.
If not completed.
Right. If you do this or that you do that, then the Enterprise takes a damage.
It can be immediate. It can be after a time period.
Right. So within the alerts, right now we've got one card out there. This is the To Boldly Go. It is the starter card. It is the one that just comes.
Always comes out.
It's always out there.
Yes.
This does play with not only the next generation, but also with the original. So if you were to actually flip that over, because I think that is the original. That is.
Wolf's not a Star Trek fan.
Enterprise Steve. Okay. You can only have 3 of those alerts in each of the colors active at any one time. If it becomes your turn and there's already the 9 cards out there, you have to flip up one. One of them is going to fail. Okay.
Yes.
If you fail 5 of those, doesn't matter what color, doesn't matter what's on them, you lose the game. Okay. In addition to them failing that way, they could fail because there are timer ones. We will give you this card. Anytime one of these come out and it has this symbol, the timer is turned over, it's placed onto that card, and if at the end of the timer running out, not just on your turn, on anybody's turn, that the timer runs out and that is not fulfilled, the card is destroyed, it's failed, and you lose another one. Okay. Again, 5 and game is over.
The timer is a minute long, or is it 2 minutes?
Not really sure. They don't say how long it is. They just say to turn the timer over.
Okay.
So, we've talked about the Enterprise. Oh, so then, of course, when you're rolling dice, you can also heal the Enterprise. And how you heal the Enterprise, in this particular case, if you're up at the first one, it takes a red 4 or higher. So you could put a 4, 5, or 6 into the dice pool from yours. And then, of course, that heals the Enterprise, and you get to move it down 1. Okay. Notice though that there are also different colors. So right now we're in blue. So when it is your turn, you can turn over a blue or a yellow or even a red alert. Okay. However, as the Enterprise gets more damage and more damage, well, like right now where it's at, it may just cost a 5 to heal it, but you cannot turn over a blue alert. You have to do a yellow alert. Okay.
Or red.
Or red.
Yeah.
It is that or higher. Okay. And then, of course, if it gets hurt 2 more times, well, now you can only do red. And remember, you're only allowed 3 of those cards out in the display. So it's hurt. Maybe you're not doing too well. You've already got 2 of them out there. You turn over another one. You don't get it accomplished. And, of course, you can still accomplish the other blues or yellows, but you shouldn't, because you really need to make those red goes away, because the next person's turn, they're going to turn over a red, and it's going to automatically destroy the first card up at the top, which, of course, you get 5 of those, and we're done.
Game over.
Yes.
You know, it's not really that hard to do. It just, is
Correct.
constantly there.
And they flip out in this direction, but they move up once you have 3,
Yes,
right?
that is correct.
So if, let's say, we did not solve this Too Boldly Go,
Right?
and we got 2 more blue cards out,
Yep.
and then we flipped over a 3rd blue card, we would fail Too Boldly Go,
Yes.
and the others would move up.
That would be correct. Okay. So, to recap on your turn, you're going to flip over one of the cards available based on where the Enterprise is damaged. Hopefully, it'll never be damaged, but
Hopefully,
whatever.
but that's probably
you're
not
going
the
to
case.
replenish your dice. So right now, everybody starts off with 1 yellow, 2 blues, and 2 reds. Okay. The colors of the dice mean different things as far as being able to be put on different cards. We'll show you some cards here in a moment. So like right now, that one that's out there needs a 5 or higher of a blue. So you need to be able to use one of your blue dice. Okay. When you replenish, you take out of the pool that's actually on the Enterprise D up there, and you can take any of them. Okay.
Yeah.
You replenish
they're
back
available.
up to 5. Okay. There are some rule breakers, and we'll go over those, in a little bit. The only thing that you're limited by is what is available up there. So, for instance, I believe it is blue ones that allow the doctor to heal.
Yes,
Okay.
that is correct.
So, if we run out of blue ones that are up in the pool, and the reason that we ran out of them is because they're all on different cards that are in the field, and the doctor has no blue cards, and we as crewmates get injured, he has no way of healing us.
Blue die.
She in this case, but
Okay.
yeah,
He, she, it's talking about you physically
I
rather
know.
than the character.
I know.
So we got to be aware of that. So you are piece limited as far as what dice are in the pool, okay? But it's a fully cooperative game, so we get to all talk about it, and do whatever, okay? So let's talk about some of the cards that come out. So, for instance, this card right here, okay? If we were to be able to put a red 3 or higher and a 3 blue, it has to specifically be a 3 blue
Is there
in
anywhere
addition
else?
to a 4 blue or lower on this card. This card becomes ours, okay? Whoever put the dice out there. And then they have this ability. And this particular ability is that you can heal 1 injury, okay? I believe that injury is not just on you, it's on anybody. You just play it and say, here, take an injury away from me.
What's the significance of that black box around the
I was going to come to that next. So while you're placing dice out there, you can place on here free of charge. Free of charge meaning I have that particular die, I want to do it, I put it out there.
Yeah.
However, if I don't have the 3 and the 4 or lower to put out there at the same time while it is my turn, I can't do it. I can't just put the 4 out there and let somebody else put the 3. I have to do both right then.
But
Immediately.
the red 3 or higher can be
Can be
by
done.
itself.
Yeah.
By itself at any time.
So basically, we can place, let's just say I rolled a 4 red. We can do that. But if I don't roll the 3 and the 4 or lower at the same time, I can't do that.
So
Now,
then say that that 3 red were to be in place by David or someone else. I were to place the 3 and the 4. That would mean because I placed the 2 finishing die, I would complete this mission?
Yes.
correct?
and you would get the card.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So that card can go away. The next one is this card. This card tells us a couple different things.
Higher.
The first thing is this is worth victory points to us because it actually has the Delta chevron.
Mm-hmm.
It also allows for whoever gains this card to be able to re-roll any of their dice, not just one, any of them. But it is a prime directive, so when a prime directive comes out,
That's what that symbol
that
means.
card has to be addressed before any and all others.
Yes.
So even though that we already talked about the one where the timer is coming and going off, if on your turn the prime directive comes up, you have to work on the prime directive first before completing the timer one.
Yes.
Now, that doesn't mean that you can't put stuff onto the timer one. You just cannot complete the timer one, meaning you can't put the final die onto that timer before the prime directive is done. And if there happens to be multiple of the timer ones, well, the first one that is out there has to be addressed first, and then once that runs out, then you can move it over to the other one and continue on. Likewise, if there are multiple prime directives, it has to be accomplished before anything else. So if you've got 2 or 3 of them out there, all of those have to be accomplished before actually completing any of the other cards. Okay. This one, unlike the previous, you could put a 3 or the 4 of blue, one at a time, both there, doesn't really matter. It's just, there is no requirements.
Yeah.
Okay. Take that one away. This one
Higher.
gives us the ability that one die is any color. So you can change one of your dies to any other color and use it for that particular one. Doesn't matter what it is.
This does bring up an interesting question. If there are multiple prime directives, you can play either prime directive.
Yes.
But it
It has to be a prime directive that is completed.
Yes.
Yes.
But you can complete either one of them. You don't have to do it in order.
Yeah, I did not see that in the book where it needs to be done. It just has to be resolved first. Okay. We've already talked about the timer. In this particular case, this die is white. We don't have any white die. That means that you can put any color you want on there. But in this particular case, it also has to be a 1.
So
What does
you
it
could
say?
put
You are injured.
you could put a red one.
So-
You could put a yellow one. You could put a blue one. Any one of these would suffice.
Okay. And when it's you are injured, currently this would be down. You flip it up. You are injured.
So whichever person pulled
Okay.
that card.
And we'll
gets
come to the tableau here in a moment to talk about
injuries.
injuries and such.
Now this also brings up another interesting question though, before we do move on. If you get 2 timers, so let's say you flip
First one has to be completed first, and
Okay.
then the timer has to run out, and then you move it to the second one.
Okay.
So the timer gets reset for each card,
Okay.
if that was going to be your question.
Yes.
Okay.
That was my question.
Here is one of those where the Enterprise takes 1 damage. So upon turning this over, the Enterprise would move up 1. Upon completing this, this is a +1 pip. So you can add, obviously you can't go over 6.
Go up. see.
Okay, can't go over 6. So trying to do a +1 on this doesn't actually matter. But, if it was a 2, I can make it into a 3 if I needed a 3. Okay. Conversely, here is a -1 pip. And, of course, you can't go below 1. So you can't take it anywhere for that. Okay. Go away. Then there is the bane of the existence of alert cards. This particular one says, notice that it's a blue alert, which forces you to draw a yellow alert. Which, of course, then when you draw the yellow alert, that forces you to draw a red alert.
Yes.
So they kind
can
of chain off of
They
one
can.
another.
It's not going to always happen.
No.
Right.
They
There,
can.
there are these are few and far between, but it does happen that you draw one and then have to draw the other one.
Okay.
This ability here allows for you to use somebody else's ability. So each of our tableaus have an ability. We're going to go over the tableaus now. So to start with, all of my dice are right here, and I am Captain Picard. I have not rolled my dice. Okay, on my turn, I would take my dice, I would roll my dice, and then now I get to use my dice. I put them out on the cards wherever that they happen to go. Okay, and then I'm done. Let's say in this particular instance, I didn't get to put any dice out. Okay, I can move all of those into my actions. And what that allows for me to do is on my next turn, when I look out there into the tableau and I see, there's a blue 4 and a red 2 that is needed, I'm going to leave those. I'm going to take the rest of these. I'm going to leave those in my actions, and I'll re-roll these. Now I pull these up, okay, and now I can put those out there. So these are like a saved action from the previous turn. On that one card where it said, you are injured, well, I've got to take one of my dice that's on my tableau and move it over into injuries. Again, blue is used by the doctor to heal, so we probably don't want to be injuring a lot of blue dice. She needs to be able to use those to be able to heal us. Okay. In my particular case, I'm now down to 4 dice. So when the time comes for me to replenish my dice, because let's say that I've put all 4 of my dice out onto the cards, I get to replenish back up. Well, I'm only allowed 5, and 1 is locked, so I only get to draw 4 from the pool over there. I am now down 1 die, so it behooves me not to be injured and to get my doctor to heal me.
Which I will do. Do not worry.
Other than that, the last thing to go over is each of us has, I believe, a special ability. Mine is that during the replenishment, I can take 1 extra die from the pool if it's available. It can be any color, but if for some reason that everybody else is using their dice and, a bunch of dice are already out onto the cards, and whatever, is being done, and there are no dice available, then I don't get to use my ability. Next.
I get to have the ability of, when placing a die to repair the Enterprise, instead of returning the die to the pool, I can re-roll it and place it in my action box.
So it's kind of just a free action.
So I would essentially be able to have a free action.
So as the engineer, basically you get the ability to heal the Enterprise, take back the die, re-roll it.
That is correct.
Okay. I am the doctor, Dr. Crusher, and during the dice placement, I can use one of my blue die to reduce 1 injury per crew member on a number of crew equal to the number on that die. So basically, let's just roll a dice here. I roll a 4. I could heal all of you of 1 dice, 1 injury, basically, because I got a 4 and there are 4 of you on that turn, if I wanted to use this dice to do that. If, on the other hand, I rolled a 2, I could only heal up to 2 of you of 1 dice. Dr. McCoy actually has the ability, on the other side there, to heal only 1 person, but up to the number of dice available. So that's the difference there in those.
Okay, and I am Commander Riker. One time on your turn, after resolving an event, take 1 die from the pool, roll, and use it immediately.
Right. So if you resolve the event, you get to take 1 die from that event, right?
Well, from the pool.
Oh, it doesn't say from
It
the
does say
event.
from the pool.
From the pool.
Oh, from the pool. Okay.
Roll
And
and
then,
use it immediately.
right. So if you happen to roll the right number, you could put it out on the cards. Okay.
Okay.
And if you can't use it immediately, it goes away, right? That's my understanding of his.
That
special.
would be my understanding
Yes.
too.
Sounds like to me.
I believe that it does say that in the book.
Okay.
So, first thing up, captain always goes first. We draw a new alert. We're ready to play.
All right.
So, and because of those red alerts, yellow alerts, I like to sometimes choose red alerts just because you can't have it force you to draw another card. So there's that.
It's a strategy.
Number one.
You are going boldly where no man has gone before.
Number two, though, some of
I'm here all night.
The lower cards don't also have victory points, and I believe most of all the reds do have victory points.
You're gonna get us a prime directive and timer.
Yeah, well,
and
there's
everything.
probably that
and injure
too.
the.
So, I'll choose a
Enterprise is
red,
going to start falling apart at the seams.
and
What do we got here?
I've got. It's during the replenish.
The
I can
inner
take a
light.
die.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a yellow. And then I'm going to roll my dice. And what can we use here? That could not go there.
Actually, the one can be. Oh,
No.
but you don't have the yellow, do you?
Nope,
Nope.
I do not. So none of my dice get to be used. So all of these get to go into my tableau for next time.
Well, that stinks.
My turn is done. And it's now Jeff.
My turn.
Yep.
I get to draw an alert. I am just going to play it safe and draw a blue.
What do we get?
Medical exam.
Yes, but what does it say?
Until this card is resolved, players may only place 1 die on their turn.
Okay. So
Okay.
roll your dice and let's see if we can resolve it. You can resolve it.
Well, that's good. Okay.
So there's that one. So then that is resolved, so it goes away. It's not worth anything to us.
Yep.
So we'll just put it back in the box. So does he have anything else that could be resolved?
I cannot place any
Okay.
other die.
By the way, there are a couple of cards in there that are communications failures and things like that. I don't think that it would make very good TV as such if we don't get to communicate and talk to one another. So we will see those come up and we will keep collaboration to a minimum, but we're going to have to talk.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I semi disagree with that.
Really?
Alright.
Well, just to the point that the game is to not communicate with those cards.
I understand, but I mean, if for some reason that happens to last for 10 minutes and we've got 10 minutes of no sound, somebody's going to think, what's wrong?
We'll put the
with
Jeopardy music in there.
That's fine.
Okay.
So,
All right.
just wanted
so
to bring that up.
It is my turn.
Yep. Nobody's injured, so you don't have to worry about that.
That's the good thing. I am going to start with a blue alert as
Yeah.
well.
Oh,
and it
would you
did
get a
trigger
yellow
a
alert?
yellow. Okay, and Enterprise takes 1 damage.
Yeah, see what you did there?
I know. All right, so let's see what we got here.
Come on, Doc.
All right, so I've got a lot here that I can, well, let's keep that out there. I can do, so I have got the 3 and the 4.
I would definitely.
to
You've
put-
got the 5 or higher for the blue. 5 or
Yes,
higher.
I do. Okay,
You also have the 5 or higher.
interestingly
for that
enough, I can play here and resolve that one, or I can play there and we can play for the future. I definitely can resolve that with either the 5 or the 6. So this is definitely a part where I'll ask for some collaboration. What do you guys think I should do? Should I just resolve this? We get a victory point.
Well, regardless
play
of
for the
what you
future.
do, I think you should use the 2 red and not the 4 red because you could heal the Enterprise with the 4 red.
You're right. And so that is a good catch. So let's go ahead and do that.
So heal the Enterprise. I mean, I know it's not a lot, but hey.
Let's keep the Enterprise
do
healed
that.
as much as
Should
possible.
I go with the 5 or the 6?
Well, to Jeff's point, you could go ahead and put one of them right there, so you at least would get that
Yeah, you
right.
could-
You're
Put it
right.
in
I
both
can
places.
play both of those.
Yeah, so I don't think it really matters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll just put the 6 there and the 5 there.
And as far as getting rid of a card, yeah, go ahead and get rid of a card.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
so
gives
you
us
want me
a
to-
victory point.
Switch to here. I can
Yeah.
also get rid of that card, but that doesn't make as much
Let's
sense.
get the victory point out of there.
All right, so I'm
Okay.
going to do that. We've resolved this card.
Yep.
If you wouldn't mind placing that in the victory point section. We've resolved this card.
Yep.
That
one
moves up.
just goes away.
And that goes away. These
Okay.
go back up there. And that is
turn
my
is
turn.
done.
Very productive turn.
Yep.
Starting with the blue.
Oh,
And
boy.
another yellow alert, which
Enterprise
says,
takes 1 damage,
"Hey, what are you guys doing?"
and we
here?
do get
Just
a
putting
yellow
on down
alert.
David's turn.
Yes, we did, didn't we?
Live long
And prosper. Okay.
Roll your dice, Riker.
Well, and we want me to get to resolve at least one event.
If you can.
Well,
That's not resolving. That. Nope.
Ooh.
well, you can get
place
started.
some die,
you
but
can get started on
You
this
can
one.
resolve one. You can resolve live long and prosper by using your 6,
6,
your 3 right
3,
there,
and your 1. Yeah, I agree.
And then at least you can re-roll something.
And then I can put the 5 right there.
Yep.
Yep. And
And
then
the
put
1.
the 1 right there.
Yep.
And put these on there.
Yep.
I've resolved that.
Yep.
Yes.
And my turn allows me to,
Once per turn.
Yep, I can take a die from the pool, roll it immediately.
Okay.
I think I'm going to go ahead and take.
Either blue
I
or
take
yellow.
a blue
Blue.
personally.
Yeah, so I
would
can get
say
the point.
Go for a blue.
And try to get 5 or 6.
Because if you get a 2, you can always place it there.
Yeah.
If you get a 5 or a 6, then you can always deal with that.
Ah,
And you got right in that sweet spot we didn't want.
and that just goes away.
Yep, because you can't use it.
Okay.
Okay, back over to me. So I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw a red.
Okay. What did we get? Chain of command.
Okay, so
All right.
now I replenish. I'm fully loaded. I don't get to take another one. So,
But are there any that can be used?
There are actually 2, considering what you just
Yeah,
drew and
I
what
could
you already
do
have.
that
And the
and
red.
that.
Is there anything else that can be used?
Well, that was already up there, so the answer is no for that one. And I don't have a high blue, and I don't have a yellow, so it's just that.
Okay.
So we could place those over there, and in the meantime, I'm gonna. Oh, I could use that for healing the Enterprise.
Yes, you can.
So what do we got here? 4 and a 6, nothing.
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 But you can
So
heal the
Here
Enterprise.
the Enterprise. Take that puppy down. Yep.
Take it down 1.
Okay, and my turn is over.
All right. So before you
Alright.
go, is there anything you can use now?
Well, he's got to first draw the card
Yes.
Oh, you're right.
and
Sorry.
then replenish.
I am just going to play it safe again and try a blue and hope that it's not going to cause
Okay, so that's the last blue.
That's
smart. You got
So
at least
you get
one
to choose
two,
one of your.
but you do need to replenish by 1 die.
I am going
Well,
to...
you can set that aside so you know you're not going to roll it.
I'm not grabbing blue.
Okay.
I'll set that one aside.
You're going to roll those 4.
I'll try rolling these 4.
You're going to spin it.
Yeah, you
do. And I...
What about on that one right there? What's the number?
It's a
5,
or higher.
4 or
Not
higher.
much I can use.
5 or higher. There's.
Buckus.
Nothing I can use.
You've got nothing. So you can place it all. You can place that if you wish, but that's all you can do.
Okay, so no more drawing blue.
Well,
turn.
you could, but I
Yeah,
wouldn't recommend
yeah,
it.
I don't think you should.
I'm going to draw yellow because we don't have any there.
Oh,
Oh,
And it causes me to have to draw a red. Okay.
Come on, guys, we got to start. So now you
All right,
replenish.
so I
you
need to
get
replenish.
5.
I think I should take 2 yellow. What do you guys think about that?
Okay.
I think that's
That's
a good
fine.
idea. I am going to take. Nobody's injured, so I'll take 1 blue and 1 red. And should I? What do you think I should take? Should I take another red?
Well, the main thing, like this can take any color. Most of that can take any color. That needs a blue.
Let's
Got a
take a
couple blues
second
up
red
there.
to see if I can get what I need there.
Yeah.
Okay. So I need that 3. I'm hoping I didn't get it. So let's see what I've got. Do
But
have
Those can get done.
You
The
can
2
accomplish
2s.
yes, I can do that. Oh, boy. I can do this one.
You can place this one there.
I can
As
place that one there. And then I can place these 2.
Yeah. Yep.
So I can at least resolve those 2, and we can have some blues again. So I resolve this one. I do get this card.
Yep.
Because it's got a -1.
You resolve
those
that
up there.
one. That
This
gets
goes into
us
my action.
another victory point.
Can you put those up there?
Okay.
You got a better reach than I do, and I place my 1 in my action. So that is my turn.
I've got to now select, so I'm going to go ahead and
Which
select.
does a yellow, then does a red.
I am injured. Great.
Okay, so when you get your dice, you're going to have to move 1 to your injury.
Okay, so I'm
These
seeing
dice off.
I'm seeing
Enterprise damage
yellow and
section.
blue, so I'm gonna go ahead and yellow, blue, and I'll take a red to shove into my injury.
Okay. And just so everyone knows, the number of the injury does not matter. Whatever the
Right,
dice
yes.
shows, it doesn't
Yeah,
make a
you know what?
difference.
I'm actually second guessing that I may want to. Let me take another red.
So you're swapping out a blue for a red.
Yeah, so I took 2 red, 1 blue, and 2 yellows.
Okay.
So I need to try to at least resolve 1. So
You can
You've got the
resolve
3.
that one.
I've got the 3.
You've also got a 4 of red, so you could place there instead if you wanted to.
And that takes, well, it starts to take care of a.
It does.
So, take care of a red.
So we can go for the surefire thing, or
Yeah.
we can go for the future. I think we should actually go for the future, possibly.
But if I go ahead and select another yellow, and I hold that off to the side, but I can't use that die immediately. I can only use the 1 die immediately.
You're right. Your ability does change things. Maybe
Yeah.
you should go for the guarantee,
Yeah.
and we chance something else.
Yeah, so I'm going to put this one actually right there, and put this one right there.
Okay.
Okay. And I can't put the 6 anywhere.
Nope.
And the 4, I can't put the 4 anywhere.
You would be able to put it there if you had a 1.
Yeah,
two,
I don't
but
have
we
that. So I can resolve that one.
Yep. Which means now you get to pull a dice from the pool.
This
That
one's
goes
done.
away.
And I think I want to go ahead and I can either try to go for the 2s
Oops. I'm sorry. I was trying to clear something.
or go for the yellow. I think I'm going to go for the yellow.
I think so. I think that
Not
makes
that it
sense.
will let me use my ability again, but at least try to get a card off the table.
4 or 1 is what we want.
How about 5?
Nope, not what we needed. Okay. So, it's over to you, Walter.
Oh, okay. So,
Let me say first, considering what you got there, you got blue 1, and that takes a 2 or lower, so you could resolve that one with that existing
You've also
blue.
got a yellow
Sure.
4. But anyway.
Yep. I can see those. Let's go for blue and hope for the best.
All
How many
3?
blue? 3?
Oh, no. Flip
Oh.
over.
Oh, that's right. We have to do that first.
Prime
Prime
directive.
directive.
It does not change my dice stuff.
Right, but you can't set those.
Because
Well,
you would
I
be
can
resolving.
Yeah.
Okay. So a blue, a red, and another blue.
Are you sure you don't want to go for another red? It's easier to roll 4 and up than it is to get the definitive 1 red. Does that make sense?
Sure.
It's just up to you.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
And then this one. So what do we got here? Anything good?
You got the 4 blue.
But unfortunately, we didn't get the 1 red.
Can I put anything anywhere else? Okay, so I'll just pull those back down.
No. Sorry.
Oh, we're dancing around it. But that prime directive changes everything.
It does.
You need a red one.
Alrighty, what I do, well, one thing I can do is I can save this 4 blue for that in the
Okay, but
future.
you need to
since
turn
got
over a
that.
card first.
Oh, yeah. Start with that. So blue alert or yellow alert?
1 for blue, I hope that it's not.
I mean, you can take a red, but I don't suggest it.
And the Enterprise takes a damage. Ouch.
I would
Okay.
appreciate if my engineers were to stop damaging my ship.
Well, the engineer's going to see if he can try to repair it in hopes that
Yeah.
things will go well. Let's see, that takes any color. Of course I can't.
You've also got the 5 there, but we definitively have to get that 1. So I would say roll the 5 and take our chances because we're nowhere close.
But he
to
gets one more dice.
That's true.
Yeah.
I could try grabbing another red and hope that I could roll it with the 2 that I've got.
And of course, one of those should be to heal the Enterprise.
Mm-hmm.
That one can go there.
If I can get a 4 or higher,
I guess we're not going to get
the
that
repairs
because
shouldn't be a
yellows,
problem. It's just getting the 1. That's the main thing. And
Yes.
I got the
You
1.
got it. So
I wasn't able to heal the Enterprise. but
yes,
I
you are that. So place the 1 there and use that instead to heal the Enterprise.
So the prime directive's done. He completed that, so he gets that card.
Yep. Oh, that's right. Has an ability on it.
Okay.
Is there
And
anything
then,
else he can do?
Well, so hold on here, okay? He could use this.
to subtract
with
and
that.
get those 3.
Okay, do even that. Sure.
I think that's the better move. I don't know when we're going to get another chance like that.
Moves up.
And so that
Card
uses
goes
his
goes
card,
away.
but
Guess
he's
what?
just placed us in very good positioning there.
Yeah.
All right, so
Okay, David.
my turn. I am going to go for a blue alert and hope that we don't trigger the yellow.
What did it say at the top of that?
If you place 1 or more dice on this alert, you are injured.
Right.
So they're trying to get you to
So the thing is,
Another
though,
prime directive.
you can work on this one, but you really need to have it where it's you alone doing it, so only one person is injured.
Yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that cascades.
What I am going to do, since I actually have the 5 yellow for this ambassadors, I am going to take all 4 blue as my extras and place that off to the side. So could you give me 4 blue dice?
Are you going to help
I'm
me?
going to do blue is because I can heal with it, and there's a lot of whites and blues out there.
I agree.
So that's what I'm going to do.
But that has to be done
That
first.
must be done first, so I'm
Get
hoping
those
for 2
sixes.
6s. That was a 5. There's one of the 6s, but unfortunately not enough to resolve the issue. I can, however, place some dice. So I can place, for example, that. I will then take an injury, and I can use this to heal both myself and you.
Okay. This goes over to here now,
Yes,
right?
it
Yeah.
does.
The injury goes away, correct? It
Yes.
does not.
You don't get to keep it.
Right.
I do not get to keep it.
Okay.
And it looks like you're doing a yellow, or you're going to kill a card. If you kill that first blue one, that's
Well, I can get the prime
Reserve your
directive.
yellow.
Okay.
So I pull a yellow. That's our only chance, and hope that we don't get a.
Oh, this is timed. Yay!
Okay.
Okay,
so
but I'm
place
gonna
the
be-
cards.
Okay.
Start the timer. And grab
well,
your card.
actually, sorry. It's you start the timer after you replenish your dice.
Oh,
Okay.
Good.
So You get to figure out what dice you want.
So you got the 5 or below.
I got the 5 or below.
So you need the 2 3s.
So I think I should
A
take
red
reds.
three, and then
I think I should take
At
reds
least
to
2
try to
reds,
get
I would say.
2 reds and maybe a yellow to try to get that. I don't know.
That might be a good bet. So hang on, start the timer.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Now go. What did we get?
Probably not what I want.
Nope.
well, you got the 5 or lower for that, but unfortunately,
I can get that one done.
Yep.
So
get
that
out
gives
of
me
there.
that. Ooh. Okay, so now that comes over to me. That gives me
that-
where I can use any color.
Yes.
And I do actually get to
You get to choose one, so that goes up.
that goes up.
Remember, we are timed, so
Yeah, so what does this help me on any it helps me with that, but it doesn't help me with
you know what you could do? You could use that any color to get rid of that one using the 4 blue there. And you can use that 5 there. Well, no, you can't.
What was this 4 supposed to be for?
It was supposed to be for there if we got the 3s, but we didn't. So
Yeah. Okay, well, let me at least get rid of a card.
so
so
use that.
turn that into
to
a
get that.
yellow.
That turns into a yellow. That goes away. That goes away.
this
That
goes
goes
away.
away.
Yep.
That comes up there. I did finish that one card, so I can go ahead and
And take,
that comes up here. What goes was this one that I couldn't use? It wasn't
yeah,
it?
that goes
Yeah.
there. And the yellow was another one you couldn't use.
And this was
use of your
So you
ability.
can choose, and I would suggest
maybe a blue or a yellow or
maybe
a blue.
blue or yellow. Blue it is. 4,
Oh,
which
Fooey.
you can't use for anything, so it goes away.
Okay.
All right, Captain.
Captain.
alert.
Captain.
So we're going to turn over a blue.
Go ahead.
Let's hope. And it triggers a yellow,
Yep, we're
and
full.
you are injured.
and you take an injury.
Okay. Red probably.
And
Yeah. And then what color do you
Alright.
want of these?
Okay.
I would take red personally.
Really? So then you don't want me to have the red. As the
You're
injury.
right. I think you should play the one of the yellow or the blue in the.
Well,
Oh, and the Enterprise
blues-
took a damage too.
Oh, great.
Well,
See, there's
here's
several
what I'm
blues
looking
out
at. I'm trying to do this timer. We're running out of time over there. You need the red for the 3. Otherwise, we're about to
Okay.
fail that
So
one.
give me another red.
All right. Where's the red? Hurry and roll.
None of these can be used.
I was hoping that we can resolve.
There's a 3 and a 3 and a 5.
Yes. So we resolved the timer.
Good.
And the Enterprise.
Hand me that one up, Jeff. I'll take this one.
And I can either put this 4 here or. No, I can't do that one. So it has to go there.
Yeah.
Did he give you
Or
the
you can
4?
place it there, but I suggest right there.
You hand it, that. Move it down by 1, and there we go.
So there's that. And I am injured, Doctor.
I know. I will remember.
And my turn is done.
Well, Jeff,
Alright, what should
your
I
options
draw?
are rather limited, I would say.
Boy, oh boy, let's hope.
Oh dear, it triggers a red alert, so we have failed that mission.
Well, and it also, Enterprise takes 1 damage.
So
this comes over.
The
Yep.
engineer is doing a great job
and
of keeping
this-
things in ship shape.
no, this is not Enterprise takes a damage. Oh,
No.
that one.
That one was.
This is that communication card that we
Right.
talked
Well,
about.
one of them.
One of them. You're right.
Okay.
So we're not
So-
going to.
Right. So we can talk about other stuff. We just cannot gesture or talk about that.
About the
Yeah.
game.
So, I mean, if you want to do silence, that's fine. I just don't know that that's
No, I don't
something
think
that
we
would
should
be
do
that.
that. So at the very least,
entertaining.
Jeff, I will mention you get to pick your dice. So pick your dice. Make it a rainbow. Colors. Whatever colors you. Nothing.
Well, I do think that we should talk about other.
Yeah, it's about
So-
something.
What about the weather? Yeah,
It's actually been getting cooler around here lately.
it's been
Huh.
getting too cold, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah. I understand. But at least it's something, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay, David.
All right. Well,
We are going to take a damage.
I'm going to take a red alert because there's no way it can
Okay,
escalate.
but those 2 cards go, or 2 dice go away
I
as well.
know, but
Okay.
otherwise, I'm risking. If I take a blue, I'm risking that it could be a yellow. If I
Sure.
take a yellow, I'm risking. I think it's the best bet to do. So we have failed chain of command. Those go away. We're taking hits,
So-
and this. Okay. So what can I resolve? Give me at least one blue, definitely. Give me a second blue. One yellow. Let's go with 2 reds. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is this right here to resolve that card. Romulans go away. There's that. Okay. Oh yeah, I saw that and I was going to do it anyway. We're technically not supposed to be communicating about. I know it's hard not to. Let's resolve something else here. I'm going to use my -1 to make that 4 into a 3, and I'm going to resolve that. So that will go away.
Maybe something else you can resolve.
Second, I do also. I did notice that. I will use that to resolve the emissary. Okay. And this 5 doesn't give me the ability to really do anything. So I will use it to heal him. We've gotten to that. So that goes away. I am going to use this card immediately because that allows me to use someone else's ability. I am going to use your ability to grab another dice, give me another blue, and I am going to roll that dice and hope I get a 3. I did not. All right. There's nothing I can do with
No,
it.
I mean,
The dice goes away.
yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right. The dice does go away. All right. That's my turn. Yeah, we're not doing so hot. You're going to go for a red alert? Okay. Resistance is futile. Sorry, Captain. It looks like you've been turned into a Borg.
Locutus of Borg.
Yes.
I said a 6. I
That
can't
is
see.
a 6. So what is your ideal temperature then, Walter, would you say, for the weather?
If it were to stay 100 or more
You're
all
right.
year
You
round,
like it hot.
I would be just fat, dumb, and happy.
All right.
I'm more like 70 to 80s, like Hawaii weather the whole entire year round would be
Without
just
the
perfect.
humidity for
Yeah.
Without the humidity, yes.
I was gonna say, with the stipulation, if it gets above, like even, I mean, because you've been here all your life.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, when I, grew up in Boulder City, it was like, I don't know, 3 to 5% at most,
yeah.
and now just over the course of time, and of course people will say, oh well, it's climate change, this, that, whatever else. No, it's all these dang swimming pools that people are putting in.
It's dropping down the
It's
the lake.
putting
Yeah.
all the humidity into the air and everything, and I mean it gets bad.
6 right there. Okay, that takes care of that one.
We're technically not supposed to talk about
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I'm under. I see. I've got it.
No, he's doing that.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm
I
good.
just noticed.
So this
something
gives
here.
me to use someone else's ability.
Yeah.
Yep. I will be able to select a die from there. That's 5, 6, and 5.
Excellent.
So that's taken care of.
Okay.
So now that comes up to here. That goes there. And I will heal the Enterprise. Shove that there. And why not? We're going to try for a 3 blue. So is that a 3?
Yes, that is a 3. That's a 3.
Oh, what?
Try again.
We'll call it a dice.
Yes!
That we kind of lucked out there. Dice fault went in our favor. So
Get rid of that card.
So, I mean, I could probably live with high 80s, low 90s, but, you know, just even this evening going outside, I mean, you know, there's a bit of a wind,
Just a
and,
little bit,
you know,
yeah.
it's like taking it from, you know, the mid 70s to the lower 70s. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, ugh.
I
Your turn.
understand.
My turn? Okay. Well,
Red, blue, or yellow? We've actually got some breathing room.
I'm going to go for red.
All right. Pegasus.
Okay. Oh, we still have the thing about no communications. Okay.
Well, I'm not talking about
No,
the
no, no.
game,
I
I'm
was
reading it.
just
What colors do you want?
referring to myself.
Yeah.
I will take 2 blue, 2 red, and 2 yellow.
He's the captain.
Make
I'd
it
say-
so number 1.
That's perfect. You're the captain. He's number 1.
Well, not much of anything over there for that. I mean, we do have that.
There, right?
Yeah.
I'm getting that correct.
And, no. We got that and that for there.
Okay.
And I don't think I can do anything else with anything else. So those will just come back to there. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
All right,
Well, here's
Engineer Klutz, who keeps damaging the Enterprise. How will you damage the Enterprise today?
Hey, he's blind.
He's got that visor. Anyway. You know, on the show, he's not this much of a klutz.
Don't you need to select
He's
a
actually
card?
quite good at his job.
Yeah, it's very good.
And it is.
Choose a crew member,
That crew member gets injured.
and we cannot help. We cannot say anything of who to injure.
All right, number 1.
Number 1.
You're number 1.
As in, I'm referring to that. The title in the show.
Take any die and put into your.
Yeah, I wish that would work, because that could be a strategy, right? Ooh,
That's the-
a little bit of a violent dice roll.
Hey, he was trying to put it on.
So, your choice of how to play those dice. And you can tell me what to do. Just so you know. You get to be the captain-ish. Just be careful, you're flipping that dice. I think it was on a 5. Right? That was a 5?
I think I hear communication starting to work.
Okay.
Ever so slightly.
Well, correcting that isn't really talking about the game, so.
No, I wasn't saying that at all.
Okay. So that at least
You know
resolves.
how
and
it
he
is
gets
when
the +1.
communications do start, you know, it's like that. Captain, yep,
Yeah.
need, air.
Move that up. Okay, my turn. I'm going to do blue. Okay. So give me. I do need to heal a crew member. 1 blue. Give me. Actually, let's go 2 blue, 2 red, and a yellow. So 1 more blue, 2 red, and then 1 yellow. Let's see what I can do with this. Well, I can definitely resolve that one. So let's resolve that one. these. This one.
So I hear you're a Kingdom Hearts fan.
Put a fork in him.
Heal thyself, number one.
Yeah, I like
there. All right, your turn. I was going for the physician heal thyself, but it's not really that, is it? It's I'm healing him.
I'm probably
So
going
phone
to get a
doesn't
lot of pushback on this, but I don't care. I can do that, right?
Yes.
You can.
Good. We can communicate again.
However, read it out loud.
Till this card is resolved.
I can't communicate until
Yeah,
this
I
card
don't know.
is resolved. Crew
It
member
is-
may not.
Is killing it considered resolved?
I would say that it is. It gets it off there. So
Well, continue on. I was just going to
this
look
one
at
says
the-
if failed, Enterprise takes 2 damage. So if we fail that one, the Enterprise takes 2 damage. All right. You are going to get some pushback for that. I don't know why you did that. Oh, well. Anyway.
Why did I do that? Because so we can start communicating and we can have stuff on the playthrough.
Okay. I guess that makes sense.
Actual audio.
So
we took one for you, the audience.
Yes, I did, and I'm actually going to use this card, and I'm going to take his ability,
Okay.
which allows me to go to 6.
Yes.
So this
You're
goes
gonna-
away.
You're going to act as captain this round.
Yes, I am.
All
Yes,
right.
I am.
Pick the
So
6.
I should probably take a lot of blues. Yeah. And reds.
Do you want to take 1 yellow to go for that one? Or
Yeah,
not?
probably ain't happening on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I just almost think it's not going to.
Okay. Well.
Well, really?
Well, poop.
That just doesn't seem to have helped us at all, David.
No, it didn't.
Now, see if that were a yellow one. Oh, what are you gonna do?
I got nothing. I got Bupkis.
Yeah, I think you did. Any word on whether we're breaking the rule right
it
now and
doesn't
communicating?
seem to say anything about it, so
All right.
I
Well,
guess.
that did not help
I'm
us.
gonna go with that. Resolves it then. House rule.
Yep, my turn?
Yes, your turn.
Do you want to know what I resolved?
No.
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, okay. So do we need any of this out there? I don't think so. Okay, so I will take at least 1 blue.
What alert are we doing? Blue or yellow?
Oh,
Because I assume it's gonna be one of those two.
yeah.
You want to pull a David.
Yellow.
A David M.
Yellow it is. Timed event.
Okay.
Phaser overload.
Yeah, so I need at least, I think, 2 blues and a red.
2 blues and a red.
And then we don't need any of those.
So,
Yep, go. Well, that can do that.
and the 6 and the 1
The 1 can. No.
Yeah.
Oh,
2 or
over there,
lower.
yeah.
and your 6.
And your 6.
Oh, for that.
Okay.
Okay, we're done.
And that resolves the timed event.
Yes.
Another one of those. And those all go up there.
That 4 can go to that.
Yes.
Resolves that.
Which gives you that card.
Can't do anything.
If only you could flip it
more.
over to a 1 and then you could place it there.
But it would be a minus, so it's
Yeah.
5. Okay, I'm done.
Alright.
Actually, no, you can't do that.
Well, I'm going to take a blue.
Blue alert. What do we got?
Getting court-martialed.
Oh, it's all that damage you did to the Enterprise. You know
Yes,
that,
it
right?
is.
Anyway. Let's see.
How many points are we up to over there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, but we've only got 1 blue completed that has a chevron.
Well, it means we've got one
I am
set, I guess you might say, of blue,
Right.
red, yellow. And that's
Because
just it. Keep going,
otherwise,
Will.
I'm going to take
we need 2 of each color and 1 urgent.
and
What are the urgents?
I believe the urgent is the timed.
Oh, we've got 2 of those.
Yeah.
That's all 5 of your dice because you've got the 2. So, tableau.
No, sorry.
the 6 didn't get moved quickly. That doesn't help me anywhere.
I don't really see anything. I don't see it at all. Regrettably, I think that doesn't do us any good.
You go with this plus.
Mm-mm.
That's not
It didn't have the.
Yeah, we didn't have it. Okay, well, I am going to play a yellow alert. 'Cause that's the least. And of course, I am injured.
Does he have to put one of his dice that's already inside the thing, or can he select
I'm going to
his?
put the.
Well, he
Yellow
can just
in there.
grab another yellow.
I'm going to hold on to that. So,
Right.
give me 2 yellow, 1 red, 1 blue.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, not
2 yellow. What?
2 yellow, 1 red, and a blue.
2 yellow.
1. Oh wait,
No.
I've already got. Ooh, a red. Okay. And now you turn that over.
Yeah.
I'm not going to roll that. Yes, I got what I needed. Okay, so that will
Solve.
boom and boom.
Yep.
And boom.
Yep.
And boom.
You got 3? Wow.
Hey, you know what can I say? This lady's efficient. She's good. So
Wow. They were
good
all.
at her job.
They were all. Wow.
She is.
They're all
very
chevroned.
good. Yes.
Now we got 2 of the blues. So how many points are we up to now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Dr.
Well,
Crusher.
we do have 3
Doing good.
over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's not focus on the negatives. So, because I used my thing last time to copy yours,
Uh-huh.
do I have to get rid of one of them?
It,
I doubt it even mentions in there.
I'm assuming does not actually say. Use another crewmate's ability. For example, Uhura can use Kirk's ability. That's all it says.
I'm going to say that it probably doesn't mention it. Doesn't mention it at all.
It allows for you to re-roll 1. Yeah, I'm assuming that you get to keep it.
If failed, Enterprise takes 1 damage. So, here's what I see.
That goes to the runner, right? So
I'm
I say
going
you get
to-
keep them.
I can put the 3 and the 1 on that first one. I can put the 5 on that one.
I think you could resolve this one instead. So the 5 and the you don't have a blue one. It's a red one.
Oh, I can
I'm
roll
missing
this
it.
one.
I'm
I haven't
missing
rolled
it.
these yet,
Yeah,
but I was going to hold on to this for like that one.
I think I agree with that.
Yeah, so let me roll these 2, and then I'll see what those come up with.
See what we get.
Probably not what I was looking for.
No. You can use this to resolve that, though.
Right. I was going to use this,
You could use
but I could use that. It doesn't matter. Yeah, these are just going to come over here.
So you
Are there
resolve the
threes?
blues, I guess.
Yeah. So that one and that one and that one. Oh, but I do
Get to pull another dice.
get to pull another dice, which does me no. It doesn't even matter if I got one of those numbers. It doesn't help us
Okay.
because they're black. So I had to put 2 down at once. So your turn.
Done.
Okay, so do I need any of this? The answer is no. So I need, unfortunately, it looks like lots of blues. So let's turn over a red.
Enterprise takes 1 damage, and if felled, Enterprise takes
An additional damage.
1 damage.
Okay. So give me 3 blues and a red.
Makes sense, too.
And I
Try
still
for
don't need
healing
any of
the
these.
Enterprise.
Whoop, whoop, there.
Didn't bump any of mine.
So that could be used to heal the Enterprise, or I could use that and that to take care of that one. Either way. What else do we have here? Anything?
What does your other ability give you? -1?
Yeah.
Doesn't do any good.
Yeah.
So I say we get rid of that.
Yeah. Don't worry
see
about the
that.
Enterprise. We're not up high enough on the Enterprise
Yeah,
to.
we're all right.
5/5.
I can just use my 4 to heal it.
That had just been a.
Right there.
Yeah.
That had been a 6. We've
Yep.
taken care of that
Or if
Romulan
we could go
warbird.
the other, okay, minus becomes the 6.
Yeah, unfortunately we
Yeah.
can't.
So I'll put that over there.
That was a 1 and a 4, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
right there. So on fire phasers.
Taken care of. That goes away.
Okay.
My turn.
So you've got 5 dice sitting there, so you can't pull any more to roll.
I'm gonna take the blue. Of course, it draws a yellow. That's directive. Lovely.
All right, well, what do you got here? You've
He
got
does have his
you got the
4.
4.
You got both 4s.
No, we need to do Prime Directive first.
Right.
Oh, he can.
You can
place
put
that
the other 4, yeah.
The red 4, if he wants, because he's not resolving it.
Yeah, he can't resolve it.
I can place it, but I can't.
Yeah, no, I'm saying he's not going to be able to resolve this one with the color die he has.
No, so he just rolls, and maybe he can get the 1 right there, and yeah, that's it. That's all he can do, really. He's got blues.
I got a 1, a 6, and a 1. Not what I was hoping for.
Yeah, nope.
He can do it, so. Moving on. Okay, me. I'm going to take a blue. It's another time, and I am injured again. Boy, that doesn't do me any good.
Yeah,
So
why don't you heal yourself?
give me a red.
This is the
Because I
red.
was resolving a bunch
And then
of
what
cards.
color?
Give me
Reds.
1 blue and 2 reds.
Here you go. Now I've got to turn this over.
Yep, go for it.
Oh, you're
You
lucky.
can't. He can put the 3 on there, but he can't resolve that 1. That's not a Prime Directive.
Where can I put the 3?
Oh, I thought I saw a
I
3.
can't put anything.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use the 1 to heal myself of one of these.
Yeah.
Let's put the yellow back because I think that's more valuable.
Okay, my turn.
Move on. Yeah.
Okay, so we need.
Couldn't you at least place that on there? I know
No.
you can't resolve it, but
No, that's resolving
because
it.
putting it on there is resolving it.
Yeah, great.
Hurry, because I would say
Yeah.
just take 2 reds
Yeah,
and just roll those, I guess.
yeah, because I can't really.
The blues don't do us any good
Not right now.
unless you can resolve the.
There. How many 3s are there?
2.
I got 1 3.
Okay.
Okay, Dad, go or.
Yeah. So give me 2 reds. Yeah, I guess just 2 reds.
And you got to draw which.
Red.
Red alert! Red alert!
Enterprise takes 1 damage, and the fell takes 2.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see here. Do we have
You know
any
what I
of
should have
these
done?
that's
I should have healed
needed?
the Enterprise, and so should you. But oh well.
The answer is no.
Oh, I didn't even think of
We
that.
didn't think of it. We should have.
Well, actually, those 2 could be placed there.
Yeah, so you at least got that. That's good.
That's...
Let's get your.
Oh, and I can
red
take
ones.
that off to take
We're
care
under
of
time
that.
crunch.
So we could use that as a 1. Oh, but no prime directive. 3.
Use the 5 to heal the Enterprise, and then let's
Yep.
move
Okay.
on from
I
that.
don't have anything more.
Okay.
Oh
So
wait, yes you do. You can place right there. Remember
Okay, so I can place
So,
that.
but go. go
Yeah,
heal the Enterprise, and Jeff, it's your turn.
So you can choose blue again if you wanted.
Take a blue and then take 2 red dice. What does that say? Enterprise takes 1 damage. Use only red dice this turn. That's fine with us. We don't have a problem.
This turn?
Yeah, this turn. So
Okay.
just his. Come on, 3.
3, yes. And then he can put the 6 on there. Those are done.
And you've got a 1, so you can resolve the
That
transporter. So
one. Oh, thank goodness.
okay.
That one's. And then he gets this one.
Yep, he does.
Gosh, nerve-wracking.
Yes, it is.
I can't heal the Enterprise. Oh,
Okay.
It's okay.
My turn. Anybody else injured but me? Just me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You're also drawing a yellow.
You're right. I have to draw yellow. So please don't trigger good. It does not. Okay. So 2 1s and 2. Well, that's convenient. All right.
Well, but they have to be placed at the same time.
You're right. But at least I've got the start. So, what are we looking at? I'm thinking.
I'm thinking you may
2.
actually want to use that red 6 to heal.
Well, I might.
Yeah.
Give me a red and a blue. I'll use the blue to heal myself at the very least. 4 and 4.
That could be taken care of.
At least I can resolve that. So that's done.
And that
Wait, that's a point. You're right.
okay.
Okay. There's that. Blue I'm going to use to heal myself.
Yep.
The red I'm going to use to heal the Enterprise.
Hey, look at that one. You can do that, can't you?
And yes, you're right. I can. So the Borg are dealt with.
Good.
Okay. There's that.
And how many points are we up to?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do we have any cards? Oh, 13 with yours.
Okay.
Yes, nice.
We are currently a lieutenant.
Awesome.
And hey,
We're
we'll
doing
take
good.
something.
We're doing good.
I will take a blue. Prime directive. Yay.
Yeah.
Yippee skippy.
well, at least it's above or below. So
Well, I do have one of them I can take care of.
What do you mean?
And
You can take care of both of those, can't you?
No, he
No,
doesn't have
I only
below
have-
the 2.
Oh.
I have that one that I can take care of. The
We're
unless you get the
6
2
either
or
way.
below.
yeah. So I'm gonna roll
Take
these
another
2, and I'm
blue.
taking another
Yeah.
blue.
Here we go. What do we
Got
got?
the
You got the
2.
2.
Got the 2. Yep. So there's the 2 and the 4. The prime directive is taken care of.
You can heal the Enterprise with the 4 red.
No, you can't.
Oh, we
Needs
know
a
it's a
5.
5. That's right.
Yeah. But
Wait, did you
I
take
can-
a blue when we had? I did heal the Enterprise though, didn't I? On my turn, did we forget to move it down? Because I did. Pretty sure I did. We can check footage anyway.
Don't recall.
I don't recall
Whatever.
because I thought you put it on the on one of the cards.
Yeah. I mean, if it is when we review
I
through it, we'll-
I'm pretty sure I played a 6 to heal that, and that's what I did with it.
Okay.
So if that's the case, then you can heal the Enterprise with that. But if I'm misremembering, I may have just cheated. Obviously, the video will show, but I didn't do it on purpose if I did. So
Okay. I think I am done.
One Capitan.
Okay, so I've got these 3. Do we have anything over there that needs these 3? The answer is that
5.
one, possibly.
5. That's the
No,
result.
these are-
Oh yeah, those are results. Sorry. So 5.
So
And that's it.
take a red for the card.
Boy, Captain, you like to live dangerously.
That's right. And then I will take 2 blues and a red. And we're going to keep that 5, right?
Sure.
Just in case.
What do we got there?
You've got 2 6s
You can
and
take care
2
of this.
1s, so you can do that.
Okay.
Or do you want to take care of this one?
But I don't think...
You can't. It's
He
not a
can.
blue.
He doesn't have
Wait.
the...
No. He can. He has the 6 and the 2 5s.
That's a blue.
Oh,
Right.
I didn't see that he.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, that doesn't work.
Doesn't work. So that one's resolved. Take those and
Yep.
put this in the.
Okay, and these two don't do anything for us. I mean, I could make it a -1 and put it on there. Make this
Sure,
a 4.
go ahead.
Okay, there's another point. Make that a 4. Put it on there.
Okay.
Okay.
The engineer's turn.
On his, what do those dice represent?
I can
Reroll
reroll.
any.
I can
Reroll.
reroll any, and I
Nice.
+1.
Okay.
All right, what do you got?
Big blow.
So the reroll is you've rolled, then you can
If failed,
reroll.
1 injury to each crew member, but that's not immediate. It's if failed.
Okay.
So we got 2 in there already.
Take.
Kind of a rough one to choose from. You can go
I'll
for
take-
this, or you can go for it.
Take 2 red and a yellow, I guess.
Going for those 2. Yeah, those 3. What do we got? Heaping, helping, of nothing. It looks like. You can use your +1 to make that 3 into a 4 and play there if you want. That's about it.
You could reroll your dice.
Yeah, that's true too.
Does that allow him to reroll all?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Reroll any of your dice.
Try to get something better, please.
Roll the dice again. Well, you've got the yellow 1. Or he could do this. He could play that +1, make that into a 4, and he can resolve that one with the yellow one.
I would do that, yeah. And that one's at least done. Cleans up our 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Okay.
12, 13,
So
14,
place those in your actions. My turn. All right.
We are up to Lieutenant Commander.
Let's do a blue.
Diplomacy.
Okay. Anybody hurt? Nobody's
No.
hurt. Okay. Give me 2 reds, 2 yellows, and a blue. Let's see if I can get what I need. So what did I do here? Ooh. Yep, so those can take care of that.
That's done.
That was done.
So we're up
Put
to
those dice
16.
back. And then I can place yes. Right there. That's all I can do. Okay. Yeah, that would make sense. Move that up.
Timed. Yay. I'm injured.
Well, golly, I just went.
I know. I know.
I have to do everything on
So
this
I'm going to
shit.
go and place
Anyway.
this one right here, and then I'm going to take this, I think. And
You can re-roll that.
yeah, you know what? I'm going to take that, and I'm going to re-roll that,
Okay.
and then I'm going to flip
Let's
this.
begin the timer. Here we go. Let's go. You got the 3.
And I can use a. I'm going to use this to use another color. That's going to become red.
Okay, and the timed
That's
one is
done.
done.
Okay.
And that puts us up to 17 or
17?
Yeah,
was it?
17,
I
I think.
There we go. Place that. And the dice.
And then, do those help me anywhere else? No, not really.
but you solved
But-
a card, so you get to pull 1.
I think it's going to be blue.
Or yellow.
Blue 5. Let's try for a blue 5.
Didn't get it.
Didn't get it.
So it goes away.
Great. Okay.
All right.
Captain.
He's got the blue 5.
So I can use that for that. I think we really need to see about getting some of that. So give me 3 blues, 1 yellow,
And what do you want for the alert?
red.
Golly. I like those red ones. All right.
3 blues, 1 yellow, 1 red.
Okay. Going for that Romulan warbird I see, huh,
Yeah,
Captain?
don't want to get my ship
Got him
injured.
in your sights.
Oh, so close.
Yet so far.
Yeah.
So we'll take care of that to start with.
You can play one of the blue 4s at least right there.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all you
Okay.
That resolves
do.
that.
So we've been very diplomatic.
What are we up to now?
18.
18. We are a captain.
Nice. All right. LaForge, what are you going to do?
Nope. Use that 5.
What color card?
Yeah, what alert?
Just need a blue. Which, of course, pulls the yellow.
And what did it say?
And it triggers
Oh.
the red.
Oh, fuck.
And it triggers the red.
If failed, it takes 2 damage. Great.
Boom, the Romulan warbird. I can see
And
why
we're
it was
down
in
to
your sight.
One more.
One
and,
more fail and we lose.
We lose.
Great. And are we to no communication?
Yeah, we are. So how about that weather again?
Well, he can resolve it. Oh,
I think he saw that. So that's
Okay.
that's the good thing. So roll away. Well, just do what you know you can do.
well. Okay, now we can talk. And he can heal the Enterprise.
Using the red 6. Yeah.
Yeah. At least down by 1. That's good.
Okay, so let's get that one. Take that. Make that go.
Doesn't he get
Put
something
that there.
else that if he heals the
By
Enterprise?
placing a die to repair the Enterprise instead of returning it to the pool, I can re-roll it and put it
So
in my
pull
action.
back that 6 and let him roll again.
I think he's healed it before, and we've never used that.
I don't think so. I don't think he's healed it a lot this game.
Okay.
2, I can resolve this one.
No. Read your ability again.
Oh,
And place it in your actions.
So
Oh,
next turn you can resolve that one.
if it's still available.
Yeah.
At least I think that's how they.
It
I
says
think that's how it works.
into your
Place
action
it in
box,
your
yeah.
actions
I
box.
placed it in my
That's what
action
it says.
box.
Yep.
So that's
let's just go with that.
what it says. All right. I'm going to go with the blue. Enterprise takes 1 damage.
Thanks for undoing what I just did.
I'm sorry. Okay, so I can actually resolve that one already. Blue 6 can at least be used to heal. So I'm going to just not even
Put it
touch
there
this.
if you want.
Yeah, we're there. All right, so give me a yellow and 2 red.
Riker is injured.
I know that. I'm well aware. Okay, what do we got here? Well, let's at least get rid of that one. Yellow.
You can heal the Enterprise.
Yeah, do that. Heal the Enterprise. And Commander Riker, I'm feeling generous. You can be healed.
Oh, thank you.
I could have placed it on Lorian.
You could have.
All right, your turn.
Okay. Yeah.
What are you going to choose?
Yeah. Oh, Prime Directive. Yay!
Well, then go for blues.
Yeah, I see. I see.
Roll those 2. That makes sense.
Oh, I got 3 and 4, thank goodness.
Thank goodness. Whew.
Okay,
And
there's
then you can
those.
re-roll those.
And I selected, I finished one of those so I can
Oh,
actually...
this has an ability.
Oh yeah,
So
it
you
has
get-
an ability. So I could re-roll these if I need to.
Put the
3 right there. And... Wait. What number is that?
The 2.
That's a 2.
And
I don't
I've
know
already
that-
got that
is it a-
covered if we want that.
You know what? No, I'm going to go ahead and heal the Enterprise just so it helps keeps us low.
Okay, so you've
The
resolved,
2
right? So you can actually
Take,
pull one, yeah.
let's do red. So I can try to get that 2.
Or that 2.
You can't place it. Or, oh, wait, no.
Oh, you're right. You're right, you can't. Nope.
Bowie.
You might want to flip that over.
Oh.
There you go.
It fell over. The only other thing I could do is use this. Oh, nope, that's not the color. That's the
That would allow you to re-roll.
re-roll it. I'm
I wouldn't
not
do
doing that. No, it's
Wait
not
for
worth
more
it.
dice. All right, Captain.
Okay, so I can't do red,
I wouldn't do a yellow because it could trigger a red. So
but if I do a blue, it could trigger a yellow, which could trigger a red.
it's less likely though.
If the last one on
We're
the
playing the odds.
Are,
Really,
are
is what
any
I'm
of
going
these? None of these are available to
None
do.
of
Well, the
these.
four
The
maybe.
three.
The
Oh,
three and the four.
Three and the four.
And do you have a high?
Oh, I do.
Oh, thank goodness.
So we
Yeah,
can
so we
get
could
rid of
take-
the four.
Honestly, that will get you to 20 and will be a day. We'll call it a day. So I
Okay.
would select the blue for sure.
Okay, so blue, and then give me two.
Blue this.
And give me.
You're injured.
So that blue goes to use that one. Yeah.
Okay, so give me a yellow and a red.
Here you go.
That's a 6 over there, and that's a 5.
Okay,
So
well,
5 can
these-
resolve that.
That goes to there. This goes to wherever that thing was.
3, 4, and 5. That
Yep.
comes over here. With this, we now got 20. Or 20 is the highest.
Yeah, 20 is Admiral, and then 2 of each color and 1 urgent.
We've got several urgents.
Okay.
I
So
think we're good.
We win.
We
We
came very close.
yes, that was the old butt pucker over there. With,
Yes, it
I mean,
was.
especially like we only had like 2 points, and it's like fail, 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 and it's like, what are we doing here? Oh, wait a minute, you know.
So
Yeah.
go ahead and flip over to the.
Okay. So let's see here. So, Star Trek 5-year mission. What'd you think? We've all played it
Yeah.
probably half a dozen times before.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
A lot of fun. Good games.
Not a fan of Star Trek. I am a
You
huge
don't have to be.
fan.
Yeah.
the
Again,
game, though.
in this particular
don't have
case,
to be,
I
yeah.
think it could be
This could
Put
be
any
Lord of the
theme on
Rings.
top
It could
of
be
it.
Harry Potter. It could be anything.
You know.
Yeah.
You're naming things that I wouldn't be a fan of either.
Well,
it could be
Wow.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
and
it could be.
would be
It could be
just
Kingdom Hearts.
you know, it could be Mario and Luigi. You know.
Yeah, I mean, but I like that it's thematic to Star Trek.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean-
the things, with the different alerts, and everything. Although I've never heard of a blue alert, even if it were to be like condition green or something, would probably be, a little better. But I've never
Yeah.
heard anything of a blue
Yeah.
alert. But that's okay. I mean, they had to try to make it. There is by chance, it only goes up to 7, but I believe you can get an 8th player. They have a promo card of Wesley.
The Wesley expansion.
yeah.
So who's
Not
on
really.
the other side?
I do not know.
Okay.
Does it have another
Yeah,
side?
I do not. Well, I'm assuming that has somebody. I didn't
Probably
look into it.
for the old timey.
My understanding,
I
it
don't know.
was an Essen thing after the game had came out, and they had them. I've never found them any other place. I mean, I'm sure I could look on eBay or some other place like that, but it wasn't like just readily available. That I could get a hold of.
Well-
Because I normally try to get whatever expansions and promo cards and.
And for this to go up to 7 players, 3 to 7 players,
Right, yeah.
So you couldn't play it in a 2-player game, which
No.
wouldn't make any.
Well, there was another place, another channel that did play it with a mock person. That what would happen is that one time, because you would be playing with the captain, Riker, and the
And the
doctor.
doctor.
Okay. So the first time I would play, you would play. I would do the doctor. I would play. You would play. You would do the doctor.
Oh, okay, so it'd
So
still be
a
a
phantom player as such.
setup of
Yeah.
3. Okay,
Right.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it goes up to 8 now. Of course, when
7. Well, 8 with the expansion.
right when you have the other, I'm not quite sure how that works with the dice, because notice that there is only, I believe, 7 yellow dice. If you take a look at them, and everybody gets 1 yellow dice.
Well, I'm guessing that they're also giving you another set of.
I was told that it's just this card. I mean, that's all that it is.
Really?
You know,
Okay.
it's not an expansion. It's just a promo card. It was free, They just gave
Maybe
out.
it takes the place of number 7. Well, but you said it's for making 8 players.
Well, that's what it
No
looked
idea,
like. I mean,
really.
I've not actually researched
So-
or seen the.
The other thing is in this game you have to do 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to.
Right, you would have to have a full complement to be able to play.
Yes.
Right.
But I mean, as you can see, with if you only had 3, you got plenty of dice. 4, plenty of dice. When we've had 6, dice are scarce. There are many times that it's like, oh, I can't use my ability to draw another because they're not there. And yet you would think that for scalability, they would, okay, so let's go ahead and remove some of the dice if you only have 3, 4, or 5 players.
You would think.
But they
But what
don't.
they're doing by you playing with more players is they're basically giving you a bit of a handicap there, because what they're saying is that you're going to have more people to collaborate with. That
You have more people to collaborate. However, it takes more to come back around to you.
And so
by
there's
the
more
time
missions out.
there's more, because everybody still turns over a mission.
absolutely, I understand.
It-
I mean, we were playing with how many players were we playing with that
I
one
think
time?
6.
6. I will tell you. So this is where we've talked about the playing 3 players, 4 players. This game does well. When we hit to the 6, I mean, it was left and right. We were losing.
Oh yeah.
Losing. We were
I mean,
killing
it's
the
just
Enterprise.
the whole way, the whole dynamics of how it all works. Things are just coming out quicker. It takes, I don't want to say longer to get back around to you, even though it does. It's not a problem with it waiting because it's a cooperative game. It's just that things are happening that you have no control. I mean, right now, every 4th time I get to do something, okay?
Right.
When you add 2 more, well, now it's every 6th time,
Right.
and other things have changed.
And then
it's
when
like,
you get the
oh.
no communication, you're like,
Right, yep.
Makes
So,
it very difficult.
but it's still a good game.
But
I
it's
mean,
still
whether
fun,
you
yeah.
play on the Enterprise D or the Enterprise as the regular, the special abilities change a little bit. We've gone over like what the Doctor's was. In my case, one time on your turn, you may re-roll all of your dice of a single color. So I could go ahead and re-roll all blues or all reds or
I like the
whatever
cards
like
better.
that. It has its own merit for what it's doing. What's Scotty's?
One time on your turn, you may place 1 blue die or 1 yellow die on a red die icon.
Yeah, so that's
say-
kind of like a wild.
I like
actually,
that.
2 wilds.
I like that one.
I like that. One
So
time
say
on
if
your
So say if I had this 2 and this card were out, I would be able to place it on there and complete that mission.
Yes.
that's a great. I like that
That's
ability.
A nice ability.
One time on your turn after resolving an event, you may retrieve 1 die from that event and place it onto another event. I like that better
Spock's ability.
because
Sure.
I can then go ahead and help it. I don't even have to roll it.
Yeah.
I already know what the outcome
You know
is.
what it is.
I can look and say, I could have used that over there. I
Right.
mean, how many times do we come by and say, okay, do we put it there or do we put it here? And
Sure.
the ones with the black background behind it, I mean, it's just you're like, all I can do. Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't get that
Mhm.
done.
I'm going to say that I prefer Dr. Crusher's ability to Dr.
Have we
McCoy's.
tried where we do we mix it all together and we just go? It doesn't matter if it's Picard versus
The
Spock.
crossover version.
Crossover version.
can't say
It
that we've
never
done that.
happened.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh! Have we just went into an
Yeah.
alternate?
We
Wow.
did. There are cards. When you take a look at the cards, there are symbols that show like this is for the original and this is for the Enterprise D. There are ones where like this one only has
Are
Enterprise
you showing
D.
that to?
Oh, okay, wherever that it is. Yeah, to us. But so you take out a certain amount of cards.
Yeah.
The thing is, we have played where we've just left all the cards in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that really
It's-
breaks it.
Well, like right now, the blue cards are all gone. So I mean,
Yeah.
in the future, you're not going to be able to draw blue cards if the game were to be continuing.
Right.
The problem with that is, okay, well now you're making it to where those other cards, because once the blues are gone, now instead of having 9 out there, you're only getting 6.
Right.
So I mean, all in all, I like the game. Everybody that I think has played it has liked the game. It's not like really difficult to learn. It's a fun little collaborative
Fun. Yeah.
game.
It's cooperative, and I like the
Yeah.
cooperation aspect.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
It's a lot of fun.
okay. Any other thoughts? Comments?
Nope, I'd say that's pretty
Okay.
good.
Well, until next time, have a great evening.
Like and subscribe.